Ever wondered why some men, despite their charm and charisma, seem to disappear from the social scene? Today, we delve into the intriguing world of Sigma males, a unique breed of men who often elude the limelight, leaving many scratching their heads in bewilderment. Sigma males are not your usual social butterflies. Unlike their alpha and beta counterparts, who typically bask in social interactions, Sigmas prefer solitude, often opting to dance to the beat of their own drum. They are the enigmatic lone wolves marching to a different rhythm, shunning the limelight, and often embracing their own space. Sigmas are the men who, despite possessing a captivating aura and an intriguing personality, choose to remain detached from the social hierarchy. They are the self-sufficient individuals who, rather than seeking validation from others, find satisfaction in their own accomplishments. Sigma males are not driven by the need to dominate or be dominated, unlike alphas and betas. They are the quiet leaders, the ones who lead not by imposing authority, but by inspiring through their actions. They do not seek power, but power often finds them, attracted by their self-reliance and independence. Sigma males are the ones who, despite having the ability to charm their way through any social gathering, choose instead to retreat into their own world. Their vanishing acts are not a sign of weakness or a lack of social skills, but rather a testament to their preference for solitude over frivolous social engagements. It is this tendency to vanish that often leaves many puzzled about Sigma males. They are the men who, after making a memorable impression, slip away unnoticed, leaving behind an aura of mystery and intrigue. They are the men who, despite being in the center of the action, choose to remain on the periphery, observing, learning, and growing in their own unique way. Sigma males, the lone wolves of society, often go off the grid, leaving many puzzled. But why? Diving into the psychology of Sigma males, we can begin to unravel their mysterious behavior. Sigma males are often seen as enigmatic figures, their behaviors and attitudes shrouded in mystery. But beneath the surface, a unique psychological profile emerges. One of the key traits of Sigma males is their introversion. They are the quiet observers, the thinkers, the ones who prefer their own company to the hustle and bustle of social gatherings. This isn't to say they are antisocial, rather they choose when and where to engage in social interactions carefully. This introverted nature is often paired with a strong sense of self-sufficiency. Sigma males are not dependent on others for their happiness or success. They are self-reliant and independent, with a confidence that comes from within. This trait is often attributed to their tendency to vanish from social situations. When the noise of the world becomes too much, they retreat to their sanctuary of solitude to recharge and reflect. But what drives these traits? Well, research studies provide some insight. One study in the Journal of Personality and Social Psychology suggests that introversion is linked to sensitivity to stimulation. This means that Sigma males may find social situations more draining than their extroverted counterparts, leading to their need for solitude. Another study published in the Journal of Psychology and Behavioral Science found that self-sufficiency is often rooted in a high sense of self-efficacy. This is the belief in one's ability to achieve goals and overcome obstacles, a trait that is highly prevalent in Sigma males. So what does this all mean? The introversion and self-sufficiency of Sigma males, coupled with their high sensitivity to stimulation and strong sense of self-efficacy, create a unique psychological profile that often leads them to seek solitude. They are the lone wolves who find comfort in their own company, who thrive in silence and prefer to operate from the shadows. The psychological makeup of Sigma males often leads them to seek solitude, but that's just part of the puzzle. In a society that constantly demands our attention, Sigma males stand as outliers. They are the enigmatic figures that blend into the background, yet remain distinctly separate from the mainstream. In a world that is increasingly interconnected, where every tweet, post, and share is a bid for attention, the Sigma male's silence is a stark contrast. Societal norms and expectations have a profound impact on every individual. For most, these norms provide a sense of direction and belonging. But for Sigma males, these expectations can feel like constraints that stifle their individuality. They are the introverted wanderers, the lone wolves, often misunderstood, but content in their solitude. While society often equates success with extroversion, Sigma males defy this convention. They do not seek validation from external sources. Instead, they find fulfillment in self-improvement, personal achievements, and the pursuit of knowledge. Their success isn't measured by societal standards, but by their own yardstick. Yet, this nonconformity often leads to a sense of disconnect. The Sigma male's tendency to retreat is often misinterpreted as aloofness or apathy, further widening the gap between them and society. This disconnect, coupled with their need for solitude, often leads Sigma males to vanish, to retreat into their own world. However, it is essential to understand that their vanishing act is not a sign of rejection, but rather a quest for authenticity. Sigma males value their independence and prefer to live life on their own terms. They are not swayed by societal pressures or expectations. Instead, they choose to carve their own path, often leading them away from the crowd. Their vanishing is often seen as a mystery, but for Sigma males, it's simply a way of life. It's their way of preserving their individuality, of staying true to themselves in a world that often demands conformity. In a world that demands conformity, Sigma males choose to walk their own path, often leading them away from the crowd. Sigma males aren't just born, they're made. Let's explore their journey. Sigma males are often perceived as an enigma, a mystery to the uninitiated, and there's a reason for that. It all starts with their formative experiences in life. For a Sigma male, their journey is a path less traveled, a road less taken. It's a path of introspection, self-discovery, and often solitude. Many Sigma males find themselves naturally drawn away from the limelight. They're not motivated by external applause or societal expectations, but rather by an inner drive, a need for self-realization and personal growth. This inclination, while it may seem strange to some, is often shaped by early experiences that highlight the value of solitude, independence, and introspection. As children, these individuals might have been the ones who preferred the company of a good book over a boisterous playground. As teenagers, they may have been the ones who chose to explore their own interests, rather than conforming to popular trends. These experiences, while seemingly mundane, have a profound impact on their psyche, encouraging them to value their own company and independence. As they grow older, this tendency to step back from the social scene amplifies. They start to see the world with a different lens, one that values quality over quantity, substance over form, and introspection over extroversion. This perspective, shaped by their unique experiences, often leads them to disconnect from the societal norms and expectations, contributing to their tendency to vanish. However, this vanishing act is not born out of a dislike for society or people, but rather a need for space, for solitude, and for self-exploration. They retreat from the social scene not because they despise it, but because they find value and fulfillment in their own company, in their own thoughts, and in their own journey. In essence, the journey of a Sigma male is one of self-discovery, of introspection, and of independence. It's a journey that prioritizes personal growth over societal applause, solitude over popularity, and introspection over extroversion. Their unique journey shapes Sigma males and often leads them to step away from the social scene. Every coin has two sides, and so does being a Sigma male. This elusive archetype carries with it a unique blend of pros and cons that really shapes their interaction with the world around them. On the upside, Sigma males are self-reliant individuals. They don't need the validation of a group to feel secure or fulfilled. This independence equips them with a sense of confidence and self-assuredness that's pretty hard to come by. They're comfortable in their own skin, and that's a powerful thing. Sigma males are also known for their keen observational skills. They're introverted in nature, spending less time talking and more time listening, watching and learning. This makes them incredibly insightful. They're able to see things that others often miss, and this ability often leads to success in many aspects of their life, particularly in problem-solving and strategic planning. But, as with anything in life, there are downsides to being a Sigma male. Their independent spirit, while admirable, can sometimes be misconstrued as aloofness or detachment. This can make it challenging for them to form deep, meaningful relationships with others. Sigma males also have a tendency to overthink. Their analytical and introspective nature can lead them down a rabbit hole of thoughts, causing unnecessary stress and worry. They can get caught up in their own heads, making mountains out of molehills. Perhaps the most significant downside, and one that directly influences their tendency to vanish, is their disdain for societal expectations. Sigma males often feel out of sync with societal norms. They find the constant pressure to conform draining and disingenuous. This, coupled with their need for solitude, often results in them stepping away from the crowd. So there you have it. The life of a Sigma male is a balancing act. They carry the weight of their independence and insight, but also bear the burden of societal disconnect and overthinking. It's these ups and downs that often lead them to retreat, to vanish from the limelight. Balancing the ups and downs, Sigma males often find themselves stepping away from the limelight. Navigating relationships as a Sigma male can be a unique experience. Sigma males approach relationships with a different mindset, one that sets them apart from the more common alpha and beta males. They are the lone wolves of the social world, preferring their own company and rarely seeking validation from others. So let's delve into how this mindset influences their relationships. In the realm of romantic relationships, Sigma males are not the ones to wear their hearts on their sleeves. They don't rush into things. Instead, they take their time, analyzing and understanding their potential partner before committing. They are not swayed by societal expectations of falling in love or being in a relationship. If they choose to be with someone, it is because they genuinely want to, not because they feel they have to. This selective approach extends to friendships as well. Sigma males choose their friends carefully, preferring quality over quantity. They value deep, meaningful connections and are not interested in superficial interactions. They are the kind of friends who might not be around all the time, but when you need them, they are there for you, offering their unique perspective and solid advice. However, Sigma males' independent nature and need for solitude can sometimes lead to misunderstandings. They value their alone time, and this can sometimes be mistaken for aloofness or indifference. But that's not the case. They just need their space to recharge and reflect. This is where their tendency to vanish comes into play. When they feel overwhelmed, or when their independence is threatened, Sigma males may withdraw or vanish to protect their personal space. It's not a sign of abandonment, but rather a self-preservation tactic. They need this time to regain their balance and perspective. Remember, Sigma males are not trying to be difficult or elusive. They are simply being true to their nature, prioritizing their personal space and independence. So, if you find yourself in a relationship with a Sigma male, remember to give them their space and understand their need for solitude. In relationships, Sigma males value their independence, often leading them to take a step back. Understanding Sigma males can help us appreciate their unique perspective. This statement is more than just a nod to their enigmatic nature. It's an acknowledgement of the value that Sigma males bring to the table, a value often overlooked or misunderstood. Sigma males, much like the Greek letter they're named after, are an integral part of the equation. They are the silent drivers of innovation and progress, working behind the scenes to bring about change. They're the thinkers, the dreamers, the ones who see the world not as it is, but as it could be. Their introverted nature and preference for solitude doesn't make them less valuable to society. In fact, it often enhances their contributions. Their unique perspective, honed by their introspective nature, allows them to see solutions and possibilities where others see only problems. But understanding Sigma males goes beyond just appreciating their contributions. It's about reducing misconceptions and stigma. It's about recognizing that not all men need to be alpha or beta, that there's value in the quiet, thoughtful approach of the Sigma. It's about realizing that being different isn't a flaw, it's a strength. Embracing the Sigma male means acknowledging the diversity of masculinity. It's about understanding that there's no one-size-fits-all approach to being a man. The Sigma male defies traditional stereotypes, carving their own path, and in doing so they challenge us all to question our own preconceptions. Embracing the Sigma male is embracing acceptance, understanding, and diversity. It's a celebration of the individual, the unique, the unconventional. It's an acknowledgement that every person, Sigma or not, has a role to play, a contribution to make. It's about recognizing that every person, regardless of how they choose to live their life or express their masculinity, has value. Sigma males may vanish from the crowd, but their impact on society remains undeniable. Their quiet presence may not command attention in the way an alpha or beta might, but their influence is no less significant. In their solitude, they create, they innovate, they dream, and in doing so, they shape the world around us. So, why do Sigma males vanish? As we journeyed through this exploration, we've delved into the enigmatic nature of Sigma males. We've touched on their unique psychology, their often complex relationship with society, and the personal journey that shapes them. We've examined the upsides and downsides of being a Sigma male, and how these factors influence their relationships. Sigma males, with their introspective nature, tend to step away from the conventional societal norms. They value their freedom and solitude, often leading them to retreat into their own world. Their vanishing act isn't a disappearance, but a conscious choice to maintain their independence and pursue their interests outside the conventional sphere. It's important to remember that Sigma males add a layer of diversity to the broad spectrum of masculinity. Understanding the Sigma male is a journey into the nuanced world of masculinity, a journey that helps us appreciate diversity in personality and behavior.